What's up, guys? It's Jay Chang here. This is gonna be day 0 of our bootcamp series. I'm gonna be posting in the Discord as well as on YouTube. If you're watching this video, this means that you want to get into trading, and I'm just telling you, trading takes a lot of hard work and dedication. And if you really want to put in your all, put in your all, because I'm gonna have 200 people view this first video, and by the end, I'm gonna have 5. And if you're those 5 people, congrats. This is the boot camp for you. I'm going to go through every single thing that you possibly need to know to become profitable. So I'm going to also leak my strategy for free. Everything is on here. And pretty much this video, I'm going to go straight into Tradingview, how to use Tradingview. If you already know how to, you can skip this video and watch candlesticks, which is the next video. So let's get right into it. Alright, so this is Tradingview, okay? So when you click on the charts, you're going to be seeing a whole lot of this. You're going to only have one chart only because you'll be on probably the free plan, or I hope so. Please do not spend money until you know you can make money. Alright, let me just get rid of these. So this is Tradingview. You're going to be seeing lines like this. I want you to click onto here and click candles. Okay, you can edit the candles in settings by clicking settings and going to symbols. You can change these. You could take my settings. Doesn't really matter. Color doesn't matter. Right, so this is the chart. What I want you guys to do is to click on your chart, and you're just going to type in NQ, okay? You're going to type in NQ, and you're going to click the first one that pops up. This is the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is composed of 100 pretty much tech companies, but this is futures. So this is pretty much what you're going to be trading with, prop firms. This is called futures trading. If you do stock trading, options, things like that, those are completely different. This is solely based for futures, okay? I did Forex, I did options, I did crypto. I love futures. I think futures is the most simplest and dumbed down and has the best volume all year round, okay? So once you're on here, the second most important thing is understanding what you're looking at. This right here is the chart of the tick that or symbol that you're on. Right here is your watch list. You could add your watch list. I would highly favorite NQ as your watch list, as well as ES. ES is the S&P futures of 500 of the top stocks. So these kind of go hand in hand with NQ and NASDAQ and things like that. You'll find like SMTs and things like that. Like they go hand in hand. You can use them to your advantage. Now, you have your pricing bars on the side. You can drag to basically move your chart and scroll wheel to move back and forth. You can also reset chart view and it'll automatically do it for you. I don't really like it, so I like to just pull down to get me out of automatic and use my scroll wheel as well as holding down the mouse to move and the price chart. Second, once you are logged in, you will be seeing what's called these right here. This is your buy, this is your sell, pretty straightforward. These are your contracts. We'll get into how many contracts you could use and things like that. Up here, I want you to favorite these. You're going to click on this down arrow and I want you to favorite these time frames. The 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily and weekly. That is all you need for now, okay? The second thing I need you guys to do is you're going to go on to over here. These are your drawings. I want you to select trend lines. I want you to select horizontal ray as favorited. Going on to here, I want you to select fib retracement, Gann box. Going on to here, I want you to select long position, short position, and last but not least, I want you to select rectangle and path. Okay, those are all you need for now. This magnet right here is when you're doing the drawings, this magnet will you can see like it kind of attracts itself towards these. It actually makes it super easy to make sure that you align at the right price to draw these, you hold shift to keep it straight, not shift to, you know, move it around. But if you hold shift, you'll see that it kind of just like levels out, okay? Without the magnet, you'll see it doesn't really stick. You could place it in between like this, or you could place it like in between like this. With the magnet, it'll stick. You can see right here like this, okay? Second, it's also super important. Let me log out really quickly. This is paper trading. So if you want to learn how to, you know, practice on the charts, you know, paper trade, enter the market without having to use your own capital, you're going to click trade. You're going to click on paper trading and you're going to click connect. Okay. Great. Now you're connected to paper trading. You could buy, sell, you could test the market, whatever you need to do. This is what you're going to be using for the next few months. Okay. You are not buying prop firms. You are not using your own money. You are not using any of your own balance account except paper trading, which is fake, and you're just going to practice, test, and learn. Okay. Do not rush the process. If you rush the process, you're going to lose a lot of money. Okay. Now, your favorites are all going to come up here. You can just select them and stuff like that. This line, it's just a line. This right here is basically a line, but it'll extend for you automatically forever until you delete it. Okay. This is what's called a long position. This is how you can kind of calculate where you want your stop loss, your take profit, where you want to enter, how much you're risking, and how much you're going to make. This is for a long position, L for long, which means you're buying. And this is for S for short. It's the same thing, it's just reversed, okay? S for short, S for sell. This is a rectangle. This is very useful. You could drag it, you could make it bigger, you could add a middle line and you can drag it, okay? This is a standard deviation. I'll teach you that in the next videos or so in the boot camp, and you can pretty much drag these and yeah. The next is the GAN box. It's pretty like the standard deviation, except it's a box, kind of like the rectangle. And this is also to just test out equilibrium, which I will also touch upon. Okay, this is pretty much all you need to use for trading. Okay, prop firms can connect to this, get used to this, play around. You know, you can find other things in here, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. We're gonna go over candlesticks, and I'll see you in the next video.